Good morning, guys. Now, yesterday class, I will explain it clearly classification, structures, textures, and forms of the igneous rock. Here in this class, I will explain classification, structures, textures, and forms of the sedimentary rocks step by step. Guys, here in this topic covered about the sedimentary rocks, introduction and formation of sedimentary rocks, and the classification of sedimentary rocks, textures of sedimentary rocks, and the structures of sedimentary rocks, and important sedimentary rocks in engineering importance. I can explain clearly here. Here, guys, and importance of engineering importance. So, what are the sedimentary rocks? Sedimentary rocks are the type of rocks that are formed by the deposition of material at the earth surface and within the bodies of rocks. Contributes about 8% of total volume of the crust. The study of sedimentary rocks and rock strata provides information about the subsurface that is useful for civil engineering. Example, construction of roads, houses, tunnels, canals, and extra. Formation of sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed at or near the earth surface by accumulation and lithification of fragments of pre-existing rocks or by precipitation from solution at normal surface temperature. Now, forming sedimentary rock. Here, sediment, the first step is suspended in water, settling and deposition, and second step is the compaction. Sorry, guys. Forming sedimentary rock, the first step is sediment, second step is compaction, third step is cementation. In the first step of sediment, suspended in water, settling and deposition. Second step is compaction, settled sediment, water and air squeezed out, grains pressed closer together. In third step, cementation, in the cementation, particles cemented are glued together, sediment changes to rock. Now, these are the sedimentary rock models, ideal model for the evaluation of sedimentary rocks. Average continental igneous source rock. Here, granulite, compare weathering, mixed weathering produce, and quartz sand, clay, calcite in solution, and separation during the transportation, beach, shelf for new shelf and beach, sandstone, shale, limestone, these are the formations, and visible grains, quartz sand, lithic feldspar, and resistant minerals. Here, clay-sized grains, clay minerals, example, kaolin and iron oxides. In solution, CaCO3, magnesium, and CaSO4, sodium chloride, and SiO2. These are the limestone film composition. Here, siliclastic rocks and chemical rocks and biochemical rocks. Here, boulders, cobbler, pebbles, and granulars, sand, silt, and clay are the siliclastic rocks. Here, MMs also is there. 1 by 256 clay and silt, 1 by 16 sand, 1 by 2 granulars, and 4 mm pebble, 64 mm cobbles, and About 260, 256 mm is there. We have to call it as a boulders. And boulders, cobbles, pebbles, and granules are we have to call gravel. And gravel also contains breccia and conglomerate. Here chemical rocks. Carbonate rocks here we have to call oolitic rocks and infraclass and dolomite. Dolomite also dolostone. Other chemical rocks, chalk and rock salt is a halite and a gypsum. Other biochemical rocks, peat and coal. Here, biochemical rocks, microtices and phosphorus rocks and field rocks and chalk. These are the sedimentary rocks models. On the basis of their mode of formation, sedimentary rocks are classified as mechanically formed or clastic rocks, or originally formed rocks and chemically formed rocks. Here, when sedimentary rocks formed by mechanical form, we are to call as the clastic rocks. Clastic sedimentary rocks, such as breccia, conglomerate, sandstone, and shale are formed from mechanical weathering debris from pre-existing rocks. So we can give the examples of, if anyone asks you the examples of plastic sedimentary rocks, plastic sedimentary rocks is nothing but a mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. Breccia is the example, conglomerate is the example, sandstone is the example, shale and also is the example. These breccia, conglomerate, sandstone, and shale are formed from the mechanical weathering debris from pre-existing rocks. The following steps are involved in the formation of clastic rocks: decay and disintegration. Hard, coherent rock masses are gradually disintegrated and loose sand. Such loosened material accumulated near the source is called detritus. Transport of sediment. Common agents of transport like wind, running water. Running water means rivers and streams and glaciers carry millions of tons of detritus to various places. Gradual deposition. The sediments which undergo grading according to their size, shape, and density get deposited in layers under ordinary pressure and temperature conditions. Diagnosis. The process of transformation of sediments into cohesive, hard, and massive rock because of compaction, consolidation, and cementation is called diagnosis. Diagenesis. Here, formation of clastic rocks. Guys, just here, weathering and erosion is the one step, transport is the another step, deposition is the last step, and burial, compaction, and vitrification is the last step. Here, first weathering and erosion, and transport, deposition, burial, compaction, and vitrification. And sediment diagenesis. Here, water, geochemistry of the marine sediments. Here, advection, water, and adsorption and diffusion. Deposition, suspended particles. Here, resuspension, bioturbine. Sediment surface active layer, biota, and sediment particles and deep layers. Chemical sedimentary rocks, such as rock salt, gypsum, anhydrite, and some limestones are formed when dissolved materials precipitate from solution. And organic sedimentary rocks, such as coal and some limestones, are formed from the accumulation of plant or animal debris. Guys, here is the example of a huge forest grew around 300 million years ago and covering most of the earth. The vegetation and forest peat. The peat is compressed between sedimentary layers for form lignite, and further compression forms bituminous and substitutions coal. Eventually, anthracite forms. So, guys, from this figure, we can evaluate what is the stages of the coal formation and what is the stages. Here, the first one is the, if we consider our Earth 300 million years ago, the biggest forest we can found on surface of Earth. But due to some tectonic forces, the vegetation and forest are submerged under the layer. Then we have to call this the peat. The peat compressed between the sedimentary layers from the long time. Then the peat converted into the lignite, and another for some of after million years, lignite also converted into the bituminous, and after more than millions of years, that bituminous also converted to the anthracite. That anthracite is we have to call now it's a good coal. But the origin of the coal is the only biggest forest engroved when starting of the earth for earth. Here sedimentary rocks, seabed, compression, and sedimentary rocks. classification of sedimentary rocks. Based on the average grain size of the sediments, clastic rocks are classified as gravel. If gravel size, we have to call when we will get the greater than 2 mm, we have to call the gravel. But we have to millimeters. We have to measure millimeters. All sediments and fragments of rocks above size of 2 mm, irrespective of composition and shape, are called the gravels. Further classified as boulders and cobbles and pebbles. If grain size is greater than 256 mm, we have to call boulders, and already grain size about 256 to 16 mm, cobbles, and grain size is less than 16 to 2 mm, we have to call the pebbles. Sands. Grain size in range of 2 to and 1 by 16 mm, that's called a sand. Petrologically, the term sand is used for the siliceous sediments, further classified as coarse sand, medium sand, and fine sand. Or coarse grain, or medium grain, or fine grain. The size is 2 to 1.5 mm coarse grain, and size range between up to 1 by 4 mm medium sand, and size range 1.4 to 1.16 mm, that's called the fine sand. And also silt. Grain size 1.16 to 1 by 256 mm, we have to call the silt. Silts are major constituents of rocks known as the shales, further classified as coarse silt, medium silt, and fine silt. Clays. Grain size less than 1 by 256 mm. They are found in variety of ways and abound in nature as soils and rocks as claystone, mudstone, shales, etc. Here gravel and sand and silt and clay. This is the skill you have to understand. Guys, this is the size of the just the different sizes of the gravels here. Just this picture enhances your imagination, and also already just the size and the size and the sedimentary rock name: boulders, cobbles, pebbles, granules, very coarse sand, medium sand, fine sand, very fine sand, silt, and clay, sediment muds. And here also some up to granulars, from boulders to granulars, we have to call conglomerate or mixture, and up to 2 mm to 1.16 mm, we have to call sediment sand, and enatics and Vegas sandstones. And here silt and clay is the mud and tiles and mud cracks. Types of plastic rocks based on grain size. Just already we studied this slide. Based on the predominance of sediment, plastic rocks are divided into rhyolites and daspites. Silicious rocks, average grain size greater than 2 mm, made of boulders, cobbles, and pebbles, breccias, and conglomerates. Arenites and lutites. Sediments of sand grade 2 to 1 by 16 mm, sandstone, gravics, and larcoals. And lutites, here lutites, argillaceous rocks made of silt and clay, size less than 1 by 16 mm. Example: shales, clay, mudstones, or siltstones. Here picture. Origin: mostly plastic. Allogenic or non-plastic size of the grain 0.002 to 250 mm. Coarse grained rocks, medium grained rocks, and fine grained rocks. Shapes of the grains, stacking of grains, fabric of grain, and crystallization strength. Guys, here this picture exhibits the unrounded, angular, subangular, poorly rounded, rounded, or well-rounded types of the sediments here. Structures and mechanical structure. Here, most prevalent structures in sedimentary rocks developed due to physical process at the time formation of the rocks. Stratification. Stratification is the main structure of a sedimentary rock. Stratification: layered arrangement in sedimentary rock. Strata may be similar or dissimilar in color, compaction, grain size, texture. Bedding place may separate from each other. Thickness of each layer varies from few centimeters to many meters. The lateral extension may show continuity for several meters to hundreds of kilometers. They may be horizontal, inclined, folded, or bent, or broken, or overturned depending on the tectonic forces acting after their deposition. Here is an example of the sedimentary rocks. Here also sedimentary rocks, and here some fracture fault zone observed in sedimentary rocks. Lamination. Layer structure, individual layers, lamina are thin, less than 1 centimeter. Characteristic structure of clays, shells, core bedding. Layers lying one above other are not parallel. Irregular or inclined relationship. Deposition in shallow waters. Stream suffers a repeated change in direction of flow. False bedding or current bedding. Types of false bedding, tabular and lenticular and wedge shaped. Tabular means top and bottom surface of the deposits are parallel, intermediate layers are inclined. Lenticular, all layers show extreme irregularity in shape and deposition. Individual layers may be intersected by many others lying at different levels. And wedge shaped. BS sets of parallel layers, sets with angular relationship, appears like interwoven edges in vertical cross section. Here, lamination structure, the 1 centimeter. Here, tabular crosses bedding. Here, tabular crosses bedding. Here, lenticular crosses bedding. This exhibit shows lenticular crosses bedding structure. Here, wedge-shaped crosses bedding. Here, graded bedding. Component sediment in each layer appear to be characteristically sorted and arranged according to their grain size. Coarse at the bottom and fine at the top. Result of sedimentation is standing water by gravitative setting or subaqueous landslides or submarine earthquakes. Mud cracks. Polygonal or irregular cracks spread along the surface. Cracks are developed on the surface of drying mud. In shallow environments, they get preserved when layers of mud covers the deposits. When overlying layers are get eroded, they become visible. Here are the examples of the mud cracks. Rain or prints. Irregular, small crater-shaped depression seen on fine-grained dried sediments. Rain falling on fine-grained compacted clay from crater-like depressions. These get dried up and preserved under another layer of mud. Here, ripple marks. Deposits made in shallow water, symmetrical, asymmetrical, wave-like irregularity in a layer due to wind action or wave action during deposition. This is the ripple marks. Ripple marks. Mud cracks, rain prints, ripple marks are the confirmatory evidence for the formation of deposits in shallow water environment. Chemical structure. Concretionary structure. Made up of concretions of various shapes and dimensions. Individual concretions may be rounded, sub-rounded, rough or smooth and small. Examples, oolitic and physiolitic. In oolitic structures, concretions are of the size of fish eggs, 0.1 to 1 mm, and appears like assemblage of fish eggs. Physiolitic structures, concretions are of peanut size. Example, limestone, bauxite. Nodular structures and geostructures. Nodular structures. Irregularly shaped nodules are chalk, iron oxides, iron carbonates, clay, iron stones. Nodules show elongation or flattening parallel to bearing planes. And geostructures. Hollow shell of rock, interior is lined with inwardly projecting crystals. Rock shell is made up of chalcedony and inner incrustations are made up of quartz crystals. Oolitic concretionary and isolytic concretionary examples. And nodular structure and geode structure. Organic structures. Positive feather structures. Due to the presence of fossils of plants and animals life in the rock. And stromatolitic structures. Due to the presence of remains of algae. Here guys, positive feather structures and stromatolitic structures. Important sedimentary rocks, limestones. Definition, most common non-plastic sedimentary rocks. Composition, sedimentary rocks. Composition, calcite, dolomite, quartz, calcium minerals, and iron oxides, and chemically. Texture. Shows a variety of texture, positive feathers nature, dense and compact texture, concretionary texture in limestone. Fossils at all stages may be formed. Types. Autochthonous formed by biogenic precipitations from seawater, and allochthonous formed from precipitated calcareous sediments. Common types are chalk, shaly limestone, argillaceous limestone, lithographic limestone, and concave calcium sinter. Formation purely organic or inorganic origin. Environments of formation. Biothermal limestones occur in the form of rivers or mounds transferred to coral, highly polyric and the biostromal limestone sheet-like accumulations of biogenic deposits, and the pelagic limestones formed from lime secretion or floating type of sea organisms. Uses important application in industries and engineering practices. It is the primary source of material for Portland cement in metallurgical industries as flux, construction practices as building and road stores, chemical industries. Occurrences occurs as mountains and hills. Occurrences. Sandstone is the example of the sandstone is the example of the sedimentary rock. Mechanically formed sedimentary rocks are unaccessible. Silica in the form of quartz is the dominant metal constituent of most sandstones. Composition quartz, SiO2, feldspar, micas, garnet, and magnetite. Texture various in the size range as follows. Coarse grain is 2 into half mm, and medium grain up to of mm, and fine grain up to 1 by 16 mm. Round or angular in outline, loosely packed or densely packed, their texture plays the main role of deciding whether cheese rocks are useful or useless. Color variety of colors red, brown, gray, and white depends on the composition. Based on the composition and the nature of cementing material, the following types are identified: siliceous sandstone, calcareous sandstone, argillaceous sandstone, heterogeneous sandstone. Based on the mineralogical composition, sandstone are grouped as arkose and the riecase and the flagstone and the freestone and greenstone. Here are examples of the sedimentary rocks. Building stones, government stones, and road stones, and Radford of India is made up of sandstone. Distribution. Most abundant sedimentary rocks found in upper 15 kilometers of the crust, 15% of total sedimentary rocks. Conglomerate is also examples of the sandstone. Here, the examples of the conglomerate rocks and rock salt. Guys, here, this is the gypsum and the dolomite. Dolomite, this is the dolomite. Gypsum. These examples also are gypsum also sedimentary rocks. Anhydrite also sedimentary rocks. Flint and chalk also sedimentary rocks. Third class, I will explain the last topics of the metamorphic rocks in Unit 2. Thank you, guys.